Good evening and welcome to Beautiful Beginnings. Don't you just love this show? It's the one show that we have on Crafters TV that takes you back to basics. It gives you some beautiful things to create and craft with, and it's just a really nice, enjoyable show. Now, if you've been joining us all day, we've had a super exciting day. It's been amazing with what we've had on the shows today. Michelle has done some amazing makes, so you can go back and look at those in Launch Party and Wake Up Call. We're in Beautiful Beginnings, where we're going to be looking at some of our ranges that we've done in the past, which is amazing. Now, let us know what you've been up to today, because we are fully social here on Crafters TV. You can see right down the bottom there, get social with the Crafters TV. We've got Grace in tonight, I believe, who's saying hello to everyone. Ben's in. We've just been talking. Well, actually, Michelle's just been talking to Ben in a certain place in the studio. Georgiana's in saying hi. Debbie and Michelle from Florida. She says, Michelle, I love your crafting ideas. Lynn is saying hi, Debbie, Michelle, CT TV crew, the wonderful social superstar, and everyone. Alicia's in, Teresa's in. Lots of you are coming in tonight, which is amazing, or this evening for us. So it's 6 o'clock in the UK, 2 p.m. on the East Front, and 11 a.m. on the North. So welcome wherever you are in the world, but let us know what you're up to. Now, to start off, let's introduce the lovely lady. I keep mentioning her, but we've not introduced you to her. So we're going to go across and say hello, Michelle. Hello.
Hello. And I did it again, look.
Hello. I know, yeah, lovely little curtsy. I think that's a Michelleism.
It is,
yes,
definitely.
I like that, a Michelleism. Yeah. That's what we've got to have. Been a good day so far?
It has been a great day. We've had a lot of fun. I think you guys have had a lot of fun. I've had some beautiful comments saying you love my make, so we do read them all. So thank you very much. It's very kind of you all. And I just did it again. Thank you very much.
Love that. You've got to have a little bit of a curtsy, haven't you? Which is amazing. Right, so earlier in the show, earlier in the day, we were showing you our Colour Your World, which is a beautiful collection. But we're going to be looking at lots of things tonight. So, and I'm sure Nicola is going to tell me exactly what we're going to be looking at. So first of all, so that's what we're going to be looking at. I love that one. So let me grab it. So I need to go this way a bit. So just let me grab it. Sorry, not being completely organised. There we go. Let's bring this in. One of a very popular Sara Signature range was the Vintage Butterfly. It really is absolutely gorgeous. It has that sort of modern vintage feel about it. And there's some really cool elements in there. This is one of my absolute favourite dyes. It is so stunning, it's so decorative, but yet it's very elegant. There's so much that you could do with this dye, and it's a beautiful nesting dye. So you've got your opulent frame in there. You've also got this one, which is like your stamp set. I love this, the Mariposa. Such a beautiful design. You've got your outside cutting edge. I've just heard that Michelle done a lovely demo with that this morning. You can go back and watch Wake Up Call from 11 a.m. this morning. What I love about this is you've got your wings here that actually protrude from the actual design, so going up like that. Absolutely stunning design. So you've got your creator card and your matte and layer as well, which is beautiful. What about a edge for you? So we've got our opulent edge, another beautiful design. This doesn't have a cutting edge on the bottom, so you can elongate this. You can make a little tiara with this as well, a wrap for your crackers at Christmas. I mean, anything like that. It's absolutely beautiful. This is one of Leanne's all-time favourites. It's actually a die and stamp, so you're getting that really large stamp, but the die is missing off of here, and it can cut out the side of the wing. It's such a beautiful one. Whenever Leanne's doing her colouring, this is the one that she goes for. It's this stamp always. That's our Monarch. Now, if you're looking at other stamps to have, this one is beautiful, and it is called our Beautiful Butterflies. There's lots of stamps in this one, and you could be making just the most amazing cards with this, which is stunning. In fact, Michelle, was it you that was using this one on something last week? Oh, it wasn't. I do apologise. It was Jan.
Ah, okay.
It was Jan, and no, it was these butterflies that were in one of the collections, and she made this amazing demo with it. Yes, so that was our Jan. So that was on Sunday, and the other one in here is our tags and tickets as well. A really usable die set. They are. Nicola is just telling me it's her favourite die set ever, which is absolutely amazing, and she loves it because it has perforated edges. Absolutely, those ticket stubs are brilliant. And you imagine giving someone something and you're giving them their own ticket, especially the kids at Christmas, if you want to go on a train and thing where they don't get them.
Like the Polar Express.
Yes.
I've used those tickets to make those little boxes with the little bell in and the little saying.
That's
I can't remember,
amazing.
but those are the tickets that I've used.
Ah,
And the
that's
kids
brilliant.
love that,
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. And also in this collection, I'm surprised all this is left still, but you've got your little butterfly charms. They are actually coloured as well, so you don't have to colour them. Absolutely beautiful. So you're getting those in the collection. And then to top it all, you're getting that amazing edge lace with the butterfly edges. I mean, you could trim into that if you just want one of them off, or you can have a whole row of your butterflies, which is incredible. Look at that price. That's incredible value. £34 or $41, 60% saving. That's amazing. I mean, you're getting loads for your money in that. So if you want that today, your number is up the top there. Vintage Butterflies, 8-piece selection for £34. Platinum price, only £27.20. Incredible saving on that one. Michelle's got a demo, I believe, next with this. So let's head over to Michelle and see what she's got in store for us.
I have. So I'm just going to use the beautiful butterfly stamp set. I'm going to create myself a nice background with these. I just love them. I love the fact that you've got so many different butterflies in there and so many different sizes. It just makes it a lot of fun to play about with. So I've already got a piece of card on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick some of these to pop on there. So I'm just bear with me because I'm not sure if that's, yeah, it's just a little bit inky. So I think so. Whoever's been using them has been using some oranges and yellows.
And not cleaned them.
No. So I'm going to pop that one there. And we're going to get this one. So pop that there. And then, so I'm going sort of down in size with these.
Ooh.
So you don't necessarily, you don't necessarily need to wipe these off before you use them again. These have still got quite a bit of yellow on, which is the reason that I am, because I'm going to be using a different colour. I'm going to use my pink. So if I mix sort of the pinks with the orange, I'm going to get a colour that I'm not really looking for, which is the reason that I'm just wiping them off. So let's get this. And then just in between, I'm going to pop some smaller ones. And again, this is the reason that I love these. You've got all these little tiny, small ones that you can really build up a background with. So I'm just going to be popping them in between those, the gaps of the bigger ones. Pop that one there. And there's like a really teeny tiny one. I love that one. So that one can go right at the top, and then I think I need another one. So I have deliberately left that space empty for the moment because I've got something else planned for that bit. So I haven't stamped anything yet, I've not inked anything, and I'm absolutely covered in ink. So it's a good craft day. Right. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some quick dries. Oh dear.
They do have strange conversations in our ears, don't they? Me and George are now a tribute act to TLC. Yeah.
I do try to be professional and not laugh,
I know,
but sometimes you can't help it, can you? So I've got my quick dry plum jam, fuchsia and pink tulip. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do sort of an ombre effect. So from the bottom, I'm going to go with my plum jam. And the fuchsia, I'm going to bring in
That's
onto
actually
those.
interesting because I always go with the light first. So isn't it, it's funny how different people do different ombres, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I think I definitely start with the darkest first.
I think people are being cheeky to us tonight, Michelle.
There, so I've missed a few bits just where I haven't put enough pressure on, but I always, before I go back in, I'm going to pop just a little bit more ink where I know I've missed, just in case. So I've just missed that wing as well, so just carefully popping that on there. And then sort of just try and press down on those two places that I've missed. Just the top one again.
That one's being very stubborn.
I know.
But this is a good thing with the stamping platform.
Yeah.
You will find that on Shop the Day as well. It is. It has been on the show earlier today. It's amazing. Oh, and we've just had a special shout out. If you want a special shout out, just give us a just tell us. But we've had a special shout out to our Brent. So hi, Brent.
Oh, lovely Brent. We've just had a lovely conversation with Brent.
We certainly have. Yes, very open,
nice.
frank, and honest.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Little oversharing. We like a bit of oversharing. I overshare everything.
I think, do you know what? We're all like that up here. I think it must be like, you know, part of the employment process. Do you overshare? Yes, you're hired.
You got the job. Are you a professional? Yes, you've got the job.
Oh dear. Right.
It's hard to get a job up here, isn't it?
Right. So I disappeared. So you excuse me. So I just went to get an ink dauber. I'm just going to go around the edges just with the pink tulip. In fact, I'm not. Let me grab, because I've got my quick dry. I need to grab my water reactive, which is just here, and just going to pick up a little bit of ink. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit just round the edges. Not a lot, just to take that whiteness away. And then, actually, do you know how I always say I prefer the circle ones? I've started using these square ones a lot, and actually...
They're my favourite.
Oh my goodness, they
and
are
Leanne's,
so good.
I know, really good, yeah. I think it's personal choice.
Yeah.
I use these ones because I just think you get so much more ink on them. And I just love having that big square shape. But yeah, it's strange though, isn't it? Because a lot of the team actually prefer the round ones, but I prefer these ones as well.
I definitely think I'm starting to prefer these a lot more. Yeah, for everything that you have just said. So, right, all I've done is taken that starkness away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in a piece of our pink pearlescent, and I'm just going to mat and layer that onto there with my tape pen. So just going to go around the edges with this. And then pop that on there. So because it's quite a delicate pink that I've used.
It's beautiful.
It's having that pink on the edge just makes it stand out that little bit more against it.
They are so versatile, this set of stamps, aren't they?
They really are. They really are. I just love them. So what I've got here is our heat resistant acetate. And all I've done on the bottom is used our black opaque. Can you see that? There you go. And I've just heat set it because it's this heat resistant acetate, which it just works beautifully on it. So you can see that I've got my two tabs at each side, so I'm just gonna tuck that under. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the tape on here and then stick the acetate to it. Just makes it a lot easier than me trying to put some tape on there.
Oh, that's a really good tip, actually, yeah, because I always put tape onto the acetate, but actually it's so much easier to put it onto the back of your card.
Yeah, you don't think to do it really, do you?
No, not at all. Never thought to do that.
So give that a good burnish. And then, again, let's pop this round, making sure. So what I tend to do when I'm doing this is that I will pinch it there, right in the middle, because you can guarantee if I pinch it there, it's going to go sort of off and crooked. Yeah. So I'll pinch it there first, and then I'll bring it in all the way down. And then I know I've got it on there nice and straight. So I've got my lovely big butterfly there on the front. And then all we're going to do with this is, so again, I'm going to tape this. I'm not going to try and tape that. And pop that all the way down. We'll just move that. Remembering, trying to remember my flick. It's not working. I did it once. I just forget so often. So there we go. So let me just give that a good burnish down. And what I always do is, do I have it with me? Oh, I do. Let me just get my ruler. So when I can't reach, so this is quite a tall card. When I can't reach inside to give that a good burnish, I'll just get my ruler and I'll give it a good squish.
Oh, good idea.
Because there's no way I'm getting my my short little fingers all the way down there. And then I think for this, all I'm going to do is, where is it? So I was going to use this one, Smile, You've Got This. But actually, I had a couple of these prepared from my demo this morning. So this is that beautiful charm that comes with these, and I've just threaded it on. So that's one of the tags. Just threaded it on with a little bit of string, and still got plenty of stick on. Just gonna, I know that looks like I'm doing something daft, but I'm not. I'm just adding a little bit more sticky to it. So now I'm deciding whether to put that there. No, definitely there. So we're going to pop that there. Birthday wishes, and stick my hand through there. And then the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that in there. Go on, you go down there.
Before you did that, I was actually thinking to myself, I would just blow that down, and you did it.
I was trying, it wasn't, yeah, the easiest way, definitely. So let's just pop this on here. And I think when you do an acetate dome front, it's always nice to just have a little bit of ribbon, not necessarily even with a bow. I'm just going to put a nice knot on there. It just looks, nice. So let's, scissors, just put a nice little angle cut on there and one on there. And then if I just move that to the side, let's turn that round. And you've got a, again, I know I've done quite a clean and simple card. It seems to be the thing I'm doing today. But I love to use those butterflies to create a background like that.
That is so stunning. What I love about that, Michelle, is your acetate butterfly. I think that just elevates it, just beautiful. If you want to be creating just like Michelle, she used this set here. It is our beautiful butterflies. You're getting all those different butterfly stamps in that one place. I think that is so useful. That's amazing. And then if you want a really bold, big butterfly, we've got our monarch as well. That does come with a side edge cutting die. There's also some nesting dies in here. My absolute fave. I love these ones. You've got your opulent frame. Then you've got your border die, which is your opulent edge. You've also got that amazing, marvellous Mariposa, absolutely beautiful. And then you've got that tickets and tags die set. So this is a really nice set for £34 or $41. You're also getting some lace in there, so the butterfly lace, and then you're also getting those brads as well, which are absolutely amazing. So little butterfly butterfly gems. That's incredible value today for that butterfly collection, and that's £34 or $41. Right, so we've got Stephanie in saying good afternoon. Jessica is in saying good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, Georgianne's in, Lynn's in, Leisha's in, Teresa's in. So many people saying hello. Crafty Angie, Gareth's in. Hello, Gareth. Denise is in. Hi, Denise. She's in from Virginia, saying hello to all her crafty friends. Eileen's in, saying good afternoon. Denise is in. Denise is in, saying she has a storage question. She says, how do you store your collections? Examples, vintage butterflies. Do you store them all together? Very good question. I'll put that to Michelle, and then I'll let you know what I do with mine. How do you store yours, Michelle, your collections?
I do store them as collections, but I've been sort of rearranging lately, and I've been thinking, do I split them up? So split them all up and have flowers, sentiments, embossing folders, because I think sometimes when I go to my embossing folders, I forget my collections have embossing folders.
Yeah.
So I've been rethinking it at the minute. So I think I'm going to rejig and have things like sentiments, embossing folders, stencils. It just feels for me that I would use more of my stuff if I did it that way.
Yeah, I sort of agree on there, because I do keep my collections together. In fact, I use the 12 by 12 file cases from Tiffany, and I put my whole collections into there. But what I have started doing, I have my case, which I was showing you earlier, this one here. This isn't mine, but I've got one in my car, and in there I actually take all my favourite flowers from the collections, all my favourite accessories like butterflies, dragonflies, and also my foliage, and I keep that then in my case, because they're the things I use all the time for whatever's coming out. So I think, yeah, it's down to you, and I love that idea, Michelle. I think keeping all your embossing folders together, or you'll still know that you've got them all, but I think that's a really great way. But let us know how you store yours. Lynn is saying she's hashtag Go Granny Live, or Go Live Granny. Good evening from the Isle of Wight. Barbara's in from Indiana. Kirsty's in. There's lots of you joining us today, and Christine Mahoney's in. Hello, Christine. Tim is saying, in process of making Easter cards using the Lee Holland Digi-Stamps and Violet Studio cardstock. Oh, Lee, I bet they're going to, Tim, I bet they're going to look amazing. Kim is also saying hello from Florida. And we're also, Nicola is asked in. Now, let's have some pictures. Send in your pictures. We would love that. We'll give you the details. There we go. They're right there. Look at that. I should have just clicked and they would have been there. Send your photos in at studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Send in your pictures of what, Nicola, do we want them to send the pictures of? So your next things that are coming up that you've made, so Easter cards, Mother's Day cards, anything, spring cards, anything like that. So send us your pictures of what makes you've been doing, which would be amazing. Oh, and someone has sent in a picture that their 4-year-old granddaughter has done, which is adorable in our Nicola's words. So we'll show that a little bit later as well. Stephanie's saying, Debbie, I just have to add a sentiment to your craft along. I enjoyed making the card when I could re-watch. I think it was a terrific craft along. Well, thank you very much. That's really nice to hear. Mary Pat is saying good afternoon, everyone from Montana. Tim says, I have the beautiful butterfly set, but I seem to struggle to get the colouring right. Any tips for colouring? I know it's a personal preference, but any help is much appreciated. I'll put that across to you, Michelle. Because you've got your own form of colouring, haven't you? What would you suggest for any tips for our Tim?
Do it in black. You don't need to worry. No. I think if you are struggling with your colouring, for me, go for our aqua pens first.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be perfect with those. For want of a better word, you can literally just slap it on. Now, I know that sounds awful, but watercolouring by nature isn't perfect, so you can just go in with it and you can still blend. It blends so easy. I would suggest that to start with, and then once you've got a hang of that, then I would move on to your alcohols. So that would be my suggestion.
Very, very nice. We are Carletta is saying, that's so cute, Michelle. Very pretty cards, there's Lynn. Barbara is saying, lovely, Michelle. Lois is saying, gorgeous card, Michelle. And Tim is saying, a beautiful card. Tim's just asking if we can give a shout out to a charity that's close to his sister's heart. So we'll have a look at that in a minute, Tim, and I will let you know if we can say the details on that. So, but absolutely amazing. It's for the Rare Disease UK. So I'm sure if anyone goes to the Rare Disease UK, they can find that if they want to make a donation. There we go. Right. So what we're going to get up to? Oh, I know what we're getting up to. Something I haven't. I've not seen this before. Where have I been? Where have I been? This bag's amazing. This little dotty bag in navy. I love it. Have you seen this before?
I have, and you should be very honoured that it's still there because I wanted to.
Wow, it might not be after
my
tonight.
bag.
Look how nice this is. I want this. I want to take this out dancing.
It's so nice, isn't it?
It's so lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely love this. I don't know where I've been. I feel like I've been off the planet to not see this little bag. What a little cutie. Look at that. It's got a little pen holder in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love this bag. I might have to just go and buy myself one. I think I might do that. And actually, I'm looking at the bag, but look at it. It's packed with our tools, absolutely packed. I'm looking at that price. Okay, I think whoever doesn't have this bag, pay that for it because you're getting all these goodies inside it as well. How amazing is that? That ruler, Michelle just showed you one little handy trick that's not even used for a ruler, but getting inside things to burnish down. I think that's absolutely incredible, and it's got a steel edge on it. So if you're like me and you like your craft knife, that ruler is incredible. We've also got some bone folders on there as well. These are great shapes, these ones. Really good for scoring and making all your different construction. Love those ones. We've got a craft knife in there, again, my favourite thing. I prefer these to scissors. You're also getting your extra tools in there, your blades, in the nice little carry pack, so it's going to keep them nice and neat and stop you getting your fingers caught. We've also got some glue. Wow, this is amazing. All of this, you're then getting your glue pen in there, your 3-piece pack. You're getting all that different. You're getting your ballpoint nib, your chisel nib, and you're getting that gel pen as well, gel ballpoint pen. I keep saying gel, it's a glue pen, but it's like, it looks like a gel pen. It's not a gel pen though, it's a glue pen, but it's got just a rollerball nib. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness, there's loads in here. No way, all of this? Oh, grab this. All these tweezers. So you're getting your 4-piece pack of tweezers there, all different designs. You're also getting one of your distressing tools. This is a great little tool to have, distressing all your edges. You literally have all those little blades in there. Pull that through your cardstock and it will distress all your edges, which will look really cool. You then got your poker tools. No craft bag will be anything without a poker tool or 2 inside. And look at this, scissors. Our amazing scissors are in here as well. How is that even possible to have all of this and that bag? I mean, honestly, even if you've got all of our tools, you know you're going to need them all again because they'll all have a use for something. And you're getting the cutest little bag thrown in as well. I love this.
It is
honestly, look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. See, go dancing in that.
It's the perfect size, isn't it?
Just like, look at this. You'd be like, throw your hands in the air like you don't care. Everyone look at my dotty bag. I mean, that's amazing. Love that.
It's so nice, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I'm doing a bit of dad dancing really there. My dad taught me everything he knew. I love that. I think that's amazing. £35, $50 for all those goodies inside, including our scissors, including your bone folders, including our poker tool, including our craft knife with extra blades, including our tweezers, 4 pieces of that, including our scissors, including our gel pens. £35. I'd be grabbing 2 of them. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, you got a little bag. You can buy 2 and give me the bag.
Do you know, I was today thinking the same thing.
Look at that. Oh, wow. You can tell when I haven't seen something, I get a bit overexcited about things, but I can't help it. Right, another thing I'm going to get excited about is these words. I love these. These are like our connecting sentiments. They're like a die that cuts through your cardstock but stays put. That doesn't go anywhere. It literally can be designed down the side of your card, in the front of your card, at the top of your card, in the middle of your card. I love them. I think these are absolutely amazing. You're saving a huge amount today. You're actually getting 6 dies, but they come with 21 stamps. So all your sentiment stamps is incredible that you can create with these. So that's our first one, the birthday, which is probably the most popular because it's the most cards you probably send to. You've then got your celebrate, absolutely beautiful design, that one. So many different designs you can do with these. I love the way you can paper piece them, you can mat and layer on top, you could cut them into your paper pads, which would be amazing. So you've got my friend. The next one is with love. You've got a just for you. And one more there is just to, oh no, it's not just to say. It says just to say on the back, so I read that first. So it's thank you. Perhaps I was supposed to say just to say thank you. Who knows? Who knows? £38 a day or $50, which is amazing. Michelle, I think you've got a demo with these ones.
I have. So I'm going to use the With Love one. And we were saying before, so the 5.6 inches wide by 1.3, so they are a perfect size to sit on the sides of your box. So I have cut a piece of card down, so it's 10 by 8, and my size here are 2 inches wide. And again, it stays in because you've got no cutting blade across the bottom and across the top. The cutting element is all around those words, obviously to allow us to cut in. So I'm going to pop that right in the middle there. Let me just bring in some tape because when we run this through, we don't want it to move anywhere. So again, I'm just going to by eye. Try, in fact, I'm going to bring, in fact, to tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it closer to this edge rather than that folded edge. And the reason that I'm going to do that is when you are folding it, so this is my edge, if you have a lot of cut decorative element right next to that, it can be incredibly hard to fold it. You might find that you've got little bits that are poking up because they don't want to fold nice and neatly round that, that edge. So I'm going to move it down a little bit more just to prevent that kind of thing from happening. So yeah, just trying to get that straight. Every time I get it straight, it moves. Right, let's pop this on my plate.
I do love this idea of cutting it through the box lid.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, it's nice, a nice and easy, simple way to do it, but it just makes your boxes, it just elevates them. Again, it's the same with your cards, it's going to elevate your card, so popping it on a box lid, yeah, it just elevates it, and it's just a lot of fun. So let's grab this and take that off.
This matches you, this colour today, Michelle.
It does, doesn't it? It does, perfect colour. So let's peel that off. And again, you can see that it's cut lovely. I've got no worries with my folded edge because I haven't put it right next to it. You always want to try and leave as much space as you can, obviously depending on the design you're looking for. So what we're going to do is, again, I'm going to pop it on the other side. And we're going to run it through again. So the reason that I've cut my box narrower this way and left it longer that way is, for one, if I have this any wider, it's not going to sit on my plate. I mean, I could always get round that by just folding those sides and die cutting there. But I thought, no, I might as well just show you how it is, easy it is to do. And plus, you know, this is going to be my box size, so it's perfect for things like cookies or a bit of cake.
But also, Michelle, I suppose you're hiding the tabs if you don't cut them on the other side, aren't you, as well?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's very clever as well. I just love this. And actually, I thought I'd seen lots with this these dies, but I've never seen them cut into a box lid like this. I think it's really a great idea.
Yeah, and do you know what? That's what I love about us. Even before I joined, watching the difference between you and Jan and Craig and Debbie,
Yes, yeah.
it's nice to see all the different takes on the same thing.
Absolutely. It's what I'm loving about presenting at the moment, because I feel like I'm getting to watch you all in your full glory, and I'm like, I get so many ideas.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need to go on Pinterest or anything anymore. I just pinch all your ideas.
That's it. And do you know, I mean, I still join in. I still tune in and watch. I have a chat with the guys who are watching as well, because it's you know, it's something that I used to do, so I still absolutely love doing it. And I still get as much inspiration from everyone. So, absolutely. Right, so again, so you're going to make sure that where you cut your boxer lid, it's not, your tabs don't want to come this way, your tabs want to go that way. So, let me just snip there.
Not that way. I'm sorry, that was really mean.
Oh, you just...
Oh, I'm so sorry, I couldn't resist. You really stopped to think about it, I'm so
I
sorry.
had to really think about that one.
I couldn't resist, I'm so sorry.
It was really hard to try and figure out which way I was doing it, and then you said that and I'm like, oh, no. I can't cut it now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, so you need to cut it that way because you need it to fold over there, because obviously it's going to go cover that if you don't. Right, I need to concentrate now.
She'll never trust me again now, will you, Michelle?
And I know you're going to be saying, no, you're doing it wrong, and I'm going to do it anyway, and it's going to be wrong. To be like, why didn't you tell me? Right, so I'm just snipping all 4 of those corners. And if you haven't got a Debbie in your craft room, you will probably do it correct.
Everyone needs a Debbie in their craft room.
Oh, absolutely. Totally agree with that. So I've got, again, I know it's some of that Colour Your World paper. Again, you can absolutely do this with your inks if you don't have this paper. I just thought it looked absolutely gorgeous behind there. So we're going to use that. I'm just going to dotty tape pen all over this. Carefully. I don't want to rip anything. Because even though it's dotty, it's still incredibly strong.
I love our dotty tape pen.
Yeah.
Well, it's my absolute favourite invention. It's just amazing.
I love these. I really do.
Yes, as Nicola said, it's a shame they're not in stock. Apologies. We are still waiting. We're sort of getting a bit little worried because they are getting very low on stock everywhere, and everyone is wanting more.
I know.
But fingers crossed. They do keep appearing though, so I do think our Tracy's hiding some, so they don't get.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
she's don't get stolen. Yes. Yes.
That's where they're all going.
She's trying to make some side cash, apparently, selling them on eBay.
So there are my 2 sides covered or backed with that gorgeous paper. And then I'm going to bring in again, so I've just mat and layered this up for the lid. But I'm just going to pop that there, because what I'm going to do is my stamp. You're the best, you're so special to me. That's not the correct one, is it?
Thank you.
I do like them, but they're the wrong ones that's in there.
Oh.
It should be and great with love and great big hugs. Let me just check my other. I will be blaming whoever it was before me.
Yeah, your ones at home will be the right way, but
there's none in that one.
Craig, Debbie, we're blaming one of those.
Not that one. I wonder if they've just accidentally fallen out somewhere.
So what is it you've got?
It was, I've got You Mean the World to Me.
No, I meant what is the sentiment
The ones that I want.
Celebrate?
So With Love I'm using.
Oh, With the Love.
And it should be, the stamp should be, and Great Big Hugs.
Would you like to borrow mine?
Oh, yes, please.
What one would you like?
The And Great Big Hugs, if that's okay.
And Great Big Hugs. Oh, you might not be able to. No, it's glued on.
Oh, no.
And it's glued on the actual, the side that the stamp is.
Oh. Oh. I didn't want to use another stamp. Let's have a look.
What about the Just For You, because you're the best? With love, because you're the best.
Yeah.
Or with
we'll
love.
Use that one. No, that one
For
won't
everything
work.
you do?
All the stamps are different. Oh, who's been in the stamps?
Oh, who's been in
With
the
love.
stamps?
With love, your wonderful news. Absolutely doesn't make any sense, does it?
With love, so very much. With love for everything you do. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I ain't got that one
No,
though.
she doesn't. That's the thank you. That's on the thank you.
Okay.
In the thank you, there's stamps that says for everything you
with
do.
love. Oh, I tell you what, we'll just use You Are Amazing. Or You're In My Thoughts. I'm going to use that one because it's about as wide as the one that I wanted to use. And now I've got like 6 die packs to tidy up afterwards. Oh, dearie. Never mind.
Well,
at least we've had a good look at all
there.
of the stamps in there.
Don't worry, when you get yours home, you will have the correct stamp sets in yours.
Yes, you will. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put You're In My Thoughts, and I'm just very carefully going to pop that there. Oh, that font is beautiful.
It is lovely.
I'm quite happy I used that one, actually.
And actually, it just shows you that you can mix and match them anyway. A lot of them will go with the others.
Yes, of course. So, You're In My Thoughts. Oh, that is a lovely font. Quite happy with that. I'm just going to pop it on 3 times. There we go. You're In My Thoughts.
Very nice.
So, let's just pop this on here. Nice and dry. Oh, that's the one that I used, look, and Great Big Hugs did it, but I went a bit wonky, which is why I didn't want to use that side. Oh, wrong one. But actually, now I've used that stamp from the other pack, I think I actually like it a lot more. I love the font.
They've all got really nice fonts on them,
they
though,
really
haven't they?
have.
All quite different.
Right, so let's pop this on here, and then we can pop this lid together. So just popping that in the middle, just lining it up. We've got a bit of, there we go. And then I've just got my 2 edges. We're going to pop those on, tying it all
beautiful.
in. Trying to, do you know, I never remember to do that. I tell everyone else, don't forget to do your little flick, and then forget to do it myself. I have to make a real conscious effort. I go, a long flick, and that's what I'm saying to myself in my head.
It will eventually just come to you without thinking. I do mine without even thinking about it now.
I'm terrible. It's just simple little things like that that makes your job a lot easier, but you forget to do. Flick. I'm going to be saying flick all the time now.
Should I just say it to you? Flick. 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 And flick.
There we go. You wouldn't think it'd be so hard, would you? So let's just quickly pop these sides together. I do have a base here. I'm not going to pop that together yet. I'll pop that together in the break. Save you having to watch me try and flick my edges. But if I just turn that over for you now. Just with that, with love on both sides. Look how lovely it looks with that
so nice
paper. And then I'll pop my box base together in a minute for you. But
Yeah.
just a nice simple box. Everything about that was quite simple, except for obviously me trying to find my stamp. But besides that, the box itself was quite simple.
That's amazing. Looks so pretty. If you've got those papers from the Colour Your World, you'll absolutely love it. And if you want to be recreating that with the With Love and the stamp set that's in with that collection, that's the die for you. It also comes with the Just For You, the My Friend, Celebrate, the birthday one, and our last one is Thank You. So all those dies you get in that collection, that's a really good bundle, amazing deal. £38 or $50. You're saving £21.94, which is absolutely incredible. Kim is saying that she's new to box making. She said, what would the bottom dimensions of the box be? Actually, Kim, I'll just quickly answer that because the bottom dimensions are the same as the top, but you need one of our boards. So if you've got one of our scoreboards or box making boards, because you need to score your card on your lid on one side and then your base on the opposite end. So if you need us to explain that a bit more, just let us know. But the actual box dimensions that you used on that one, do you know what that one was, Michelle?
I do, because I have another one here. So it was 10 by 8, so 10 inches by 8 inches. You're going to score it 2 inches all the way around the side. Let me quickly show you. This is our box. Well, it's not our box, this is our scoreboard. On this side, just here, it tells you box lid. So you're going to put your card to this side to score all the way round at 2 inches. And then when you're going to do your box base, it says here, box base, you're going to bring your card over to this side, score at 2 inches, again, all on all four sides, and then when you put them together, the scoreboard's done that tiny little difference for you, and your box is going to fit together beautifully.
Oh, thank you for explaining that, Kim. Hopefully that helps. Barbara's just got lots of rolling faces, crying out loud. Tammy's saying, I love it when Michelle makes boxes. Lois is saying, beautiful box, so colourful. Thank you, Michelle. And Nefertiti is saying, super cute box, Michelle. Right, now, remember, get your photos in because we can't wait to see what you've been making. It's all your spring-like cards, so whether it be your Mother's Day, whether it be Easter or spring cards, send them in to us. We've got loads coming in. Hopefully we can show you a few of those. But while you check out your baskets, just have a take a look at our Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special, 100%, it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
I was just about to talk about the Oscars, and there was like 3, 2, 1. I was like, oh, I can't talk about the Oscars. I was going to say about all the people that were all dressed up. I didn't recognise a lot of the people. No, isn't it terrible? On the red carpet, yeah, I didn't recognise a lot of them. A lot of new, fresh faces. And I was also going to say I watched the one that won all the awards. I watched a bit of it, and then I thought, I can't watch anymore. So it wasn't for me. Controversial, but let me know if you've seen the new film that won the Oscars. It was that good. I can't even remember what it was called now. What was it called? Remind me, guys. I can't remember what it's called. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Yeah, that's it. It's very strange. It's very strange, very strange. It's like a modern day Matrix. Yeah, very, very strange. But Jamie Lee Curtis is very good in it, from what we watched.
I think I'd watch it just because it's got her in it.
Yeah, she's very good, isn't she? She's very good.
Yeah.
Although she did remind me, I don't know what the monster's name is in Monsters, Inc. Like, I'm watching you. Is that the...
Yeah.
She's just like that character in there. Yeah, she's just like that character. It's very funny. Very, very funny. Right, sorry, I'm completely digressing. And you want to see what's on Crafters TV tonight? Of course you do. Michelle's got another demo lined up, and I'm going to show you these amazing dies. I love these when they come out. I remember launching them with Debbie Robinson. Her take on them was just amazing. I love the fact that you get 3 different ways that you can position your ribbon through these ribbon threading dies. Is that right? £18 for 4 of these dies. Wow. Wow, 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 that's amazing. So each die is one big die, and then you get an outside cutting die as well, so for your mats and layers. That's one in the collection, which is your charming lace. This one is your elaborate lace, so absolutely beautiful. And again, you get a little cheat sheet, so it shows you how you can lace these 3 different ways. You've then got your diagonal lace, another beautiful design on there, absolutely gorgeous. And then our last one in that collection is our bold florals. These are amazing, and I can't believe that price, £18 or $20, absolutely incredible. Platinum price is only $16 for all those dies. That's incredible. That's $4 a die. $4, $2 each die if you count the outside cutting edge. That's crazy value. Right, let's head over to Michelle and see what her take on these beautiful dies is. I can't wait, Michelle.
So I've picked the elaborate lace. I think I mean, they're all very pretty, but I think this is just pretty when you aren't even doing any ribbon threading through it. So as Debbie showed you, you've got the outside piece and you've got the main inside piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these through. So obviously you can just cut this straight into your card front or your box lid if you're not using this. Obviously if you're using this, you're going to create a nice cutout piece that you can then pop on top of your card. So I'm just trying to line those up nicely, and then I'll pop it on my plate. Right, so just going to run this through. Pop that through. And I finished my box, so I just made a nice box base just to go with it, just a little bit bigger, so you've got, again, just that extra element of colour there. So I did that quickly through the braid.
That's amazing.
Right, so let's pop this off. So you can see it cuts through beautifully all the way. I think the worry always is with an intricate die that it's not going to cut through. But, you know, if you've got our machine, it's absolutely gonna. Right, so the last few pieces there, and we're gonna...
That is so pretty.
It absolutely is, isn't it? Let me bring in this so you can see it against that a lot better. Just on its own, you don't need to do any ribbon threading with that if you didn't want to. It's absolutely beautiful just as it is. But what you are going to do is you can ribbon thread through any of these. If you've got some really thin ribbon, you can go through those really smaller pieces there. Or you've got those bigger pieces that are obviously perfect for your bigger bits of ribbon. So all we're going to do is, I've got some of my lovely gingham ribbon here, just from my stash. I'm going to just put a little angle on that. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to start threading it through. So I'm just going to go across. We're just going to do a nice, I think, simple pattern across. And the nice thing is, even though it's going behind that pattern there, you can still see it coming through. So it looks absolutely lovely. So we're just going to thread through those, just twist that back round. I'm just going to thread through these lovely large circles that we've got on there. So this bit's entirely up to you. You can just cut these off. In fact, we will do that. Let me pull that back through. And then we'll just pop a little bit of tape there. Just making sure I've got the right one. So pop that down there. And trim that off a little bit so you don't see it. And then we'll do the same at this side. Let's just cut that down. There we go. And pop a little bit of glue. So that's a bit wonky. Let's straighten that up a bit. There we go. So, and the thing is, it's also nice just to pop that up and give that a little bit of dimension there. So let me just give that a wiggle because I want there. There you go. So we'll just do that again. I'm just going to snip a little point because I find it easier that way. And I'm just going to go all the way across. And again, you can be using any of these holes. In fact, the more the merrier. If you've got lots of different colours of ribbon, you can be crisscrossing these in some really amazing patterns. You can really go to town. I mean, you wouldn't think you could, but like Debbie was just saying, when Debbie Robinson launched these, she did some amazing patterns with them. She really did. So let me bring this down here. So again, just showing that you don't have to cut off your ribbon if you don't want to. But obviously make sure you don't pull it too tight, because we want to make sure that if I pull that tight, it's not going to look the same. So definitely make sure that you don't pull them too tight. Obviously, if that's not the look you're going for.
It is nice that you can get that different option of how to do them.
It is. It is. And this is another one of those really mindful things. Just threading away all the different patterns on here. You can see it's taking shape. So let me do just one more row for you. Just pop that through there. And again, not pulling it too tightly. poke that through there. Try again, third time lucky, there we go. Again, not pulling it too tight. And the good thing about not pulling these too tight, if you leave enough give in these, then what you can do is you can come in with a different coloured ribbon. Let me see if I've got one. You could come in with a different coloured ribbon, and because you've left you know, enough height on there, you could pop that under there. You can thread it underneath there. So I'm just going to push it through with my pokey tool. No, I'm not. Try again. So, oh, I tell you what, I'm going to use my tweezers. So you could just poke that through with your tweezers, and then you're going to be able to thread underneath. So again, leaving that height on that allows me to be able to do that. So you're really going to be able to get some crisscross patterns going on with these and everything. But if I bring this one in that I've already done, you can see I've just done a nice simple pattern. I've just gone all the way across on each, but then if I bring this bit of, let me trim this piece off. I can trim this off. I can pop this just through that middle bit. And I don't necessarily have to go into the next one. I could go, miss that one, go into the next one above it. Pop that there. And then, so I'm going to miss that one because the pattern that I'm doing, it's going to go odd if I go in that middle one. And then just pop that through. And then you've got that little crisscross there. So again, let's pop a little bit of tape there. It's funny how I do that at home. When my kids talk to me, I can turn almost anything into some sort of song lyric.
Absolutely. I've done it for years. I'm always a bath singer, shower singer. If anything, I make up my own songs.
Yeah.
I've always made up songs to the kids when they were growing up.
Yeah.
They'd do something and I'd just make it into a song.
Do you know what the thing is, I love music, but can I ever remember the lyrics, the right lyrics to a song?
Oh, I can't, yeah.
So I do have my own, very much like I have my own English language. I also have my own lyrics.
I love that. Yeah, I always, and actually I sing songs that I think are the lyrics, and my daughter then tells me, that's not the lyrics. And I'm like, I'm sure it
exactly
is.
the
Like,
same.
no, Mum, it's not. But sometimes songs are hard to understand. They say something and you're like, what's that?
Definitely.
Makes no sense.
Right, so I've just got a nice side stepper card here. We're going to have that on prominent display. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape on this. I much prefer my own lyrics to the ones that the professional songwriter has made. So I've just run that through with one of my Dotty embossing folders. We're just going to pop that on there. And
just had our Grace coming in on socials. She's saying that there's just under 400 people watching us tonight.
Wow.
Lots of you about this evening. Well, hello and welcome to Crafters TV. It's good to have you with us. We are completely social, so come and chat to us and send us a message in the comments because that will come through to the studio and we try to read out as many as possible. I'm loving the look of this. This is nice.
Yeah, just a nice little simple baby card. So these are our mini dies that we've got. So this is the baby one. So we're just going to pop a little nappy there.
I keep seeing flashes of everybody's cards they're sending in. They look amazing. Can't wait to show you them all.
Let's pop that one on there. And then you've even got in that
Michelle,
little die
that's really
set.
freaky. That looks like a baby's head. Look, with the baby grow, looks like there's a head. It looks like you've literally put a baby on top of the elephant.
We might need to just, let's readjust that.
No, that looks cool. It looks like, oh, there we go. You can
Should
see
I
it's
leave
baby
it?
growing. So, oh my God, there's actually a baby on the card.
Let's leave it on there. Let's freak someone else out. There you go. And then all I'm going to do for this is I'm going to pop a congratulations on the back. Let me trim one of these foam pads down so it fits across. And then just this bit across here. There we go. So I've got a nice, I mean, these are giant foam pads that I've got on here. If that's all you've got left, just remember you can cut them down. I think sometimes we forget we can do that. It's the simplest things that you think, oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. So I'll pop that there. I've got a nice little gem stuck on that already. And if I turn that around for you guys, just a nice baby card, just a little bit, something a little bit different.
That is absolutely beautiful. I love that. If you want to be making the sort of cards that Michelle's been making, these are the dies to do it with. So this is our ribbon threading 4-piece die selection. There are 8 dies in total. You're getting the outside cutting die as well as that interlaced die there. That one is our bold florals. We've got our diagonal lace. We've also got our elaborate lace. And then the last one in that set of 4 is our charming lace. All of those today for £18 or $20. Absolute bargain, that one. Right, so just a few comments here. Stephanie's saying this would be great for her right now. She said she needs to make 5 new baby cards. Imagine having 5 new babies in your life. She said her niece and nephew had their first baby boy on the 3rd. How cool is that number? And of her parents. Oh, the 3rd of the 13th, 23. So that's when they were born. Their first time grandparents and her parents and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are first time grandparents to their grandson. Then a dear friend of mine has a new grandson and the baby's father grew up with my children. That's so lovely, Stephanie. And yes, get making those baby cards. What a lovely one to copy. Rhonda is saying, you know the song Guantanamera? I used to think it said 1 ton tomatoes. Guantanamera. Don't know that song. I'll have to look it up. Sorry, Rhonda. Kirsty's saying, my sister-in-law made up her own words to nursery rhymes until I got her a CD of nursery rhyme songs when my niece was born. She actually didn't know any of the real words. That's very funny indeed. Are we going to the bag pads or the, yes we are. We still have some of these in stock. They are amazing. We've got 2 bag pads. They are gift bags and they are simply amazing. Now you're getting 72 sheets in each bag. They make up 36 bags. And the reason you've got all those sheets is because once we go through some of the bags, this one is our summer sorbet. They've got all these beautiful sort of summer tones in here, all these florals, which are absolutely beautiful. You've also got the front and the backs decorated, absolutely beautiful. Just lovely designs in there. Just flick through those till we get to some of the beautiful tags in the back, which are probably about, there we go. You've got a whole sheet, or sheet should I say, of all those different tags that you can be decorating your bags with. That's our first set. The next one is our vintage summer. These have got that more vintage feel to them, vintage colours, but they're beautiful floral designs. I absolutely love them. So you can use the fronts and the backs. They're both got the decoration on. One's more plainer and one's more decorative, but absolutely beautiful designs. And then with the ones at the back, you're still getting those beautiful tags to adorn them with as well. Now, if you're going for our Showstopper, so they're $12.99 each, or we do have a bundle with a tape pen in them as well. So that gives you a free tape pen, and the tape pen is all you need additional to make these bags, which is amazing. And I think if you go to craft fairs or you make little cards and little gifts or jewellery, they'd be perfect. You could charge them extra money and just make a bag on the spot. Get them to pick a bag out of the pad and yeah, make them a bag, and all you need is that tape pen to pop them in, which is amazing. So they're incredible. £25.98 or £29.90, and that's for the 2 pads with the 72 pages each, and also you'll get the tape pen with that as well. Amazing. Love that one. Right, we're going to go back to our Vintage Butterfly. You are loving this one. It is such a lovely collection. I'm going to show you the two main stamp sets in here because this massive, I mean, it is a huge butterfly, which is absolutely amazing to colour in. It's one of Leanne's go-to stamps. She loves this one. Colouring it in is just a dream and it looks stunning. You'll also get a die that cuts out the side of it as well, which is amazing. You're then getting your beautiful butterflies, which Michelle used in her first demo. That's creating all those array of butterflies. You're going to be using those stamps so many times. You've got your opulent edge as well, so if you like your edgeable, this one's amazing. You can make it elongated, you can cut it multiple times across a piece of card down the edge. It's going to look incredible. You've got your opulent frame here where you've got that set and nesting dies, which are truly stunning, very elegant, these dies. You're going to be using them on so many different things. You've also got your tags and tickets, a really popular die set that we've had in that collection. I mean, you can't have enough tags, and those tickets, you're just going to find you'll use them on everything, including making things for the grandkids or the children. It's just going to be amazing. You've got a large creator card die, your marvellous Mariposa there, which is absolutely stunning, which has got that big sort of almost postage stamp design layering around the outside. You've then got your gems, so you've got your little metal charms, should I say, in butterflies in that collection that are already pre-coloured. And then the last one in there for your embellishments, you've got your lace, your butterfly lace. All of that today for £34 or $41. That's a huge saving, especially to get that amazing massive stamp in there as well, which is absolutely incredible. Michelle, you've got something with these, I believe.
I have. So again, I'm going to be using the marvellous Mariposa because I just love it. So I'm going to use it again. And the opulent edge. Now again, I love this. It is, it's a gorgeous edgeable. Not only is it perfect for on the sides, but obviously on the top as well. And again, this is the perfect depth for on your boxes. So if I just bring my box in again and show you. So where you can see that I've popped the With Love on there, let me just get this tape off here. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. So you can see that's where I put that die. This one's going to do exactly the same. It's going to look amazing. You're going to pop it along that side of your box again. It's going to cut out and you're going to have the most intricate detail of that on the side of your box. So that's one of my favourite things, I must admit, to do with our edgeables. If it can fit on the side of a box, I'm loving it. So I've got a piece of card. It's 11.5 inches wide and it's by 5 inches high. I've got a ½ an inch score line here and here. There was no other rhyme or reason to the width of this card other than I got my A4 piece of card and I just popped this piece here just to the edge and I taped it down, and then from that first cut I worked out the rest of these measurements. Obviously they're already done for you, so that's a lot easier for you than it was for me, but it's 11.5 inches wide. So if you wanting to know the measurements, I've scored at 2, let me bring that over. So to that first score line, it's 2 inches and 2/8 of an inch. And then I've just scored at ½ an inch. So on measurements wise, you're 2.2 inches and 2.6 inches. And then all you're going to do is you're going to flip it around and you're going to score exactly the same that way. And then that is going to give me that lovely style card. There we go, so just a nice slim one. So anyway, let's pop this on here. And again, I'm going to make sure that this side is nice and straight because don't forget that's not going to cut in. And I'm going to pop this as near as makes no difference to that edge. And then I'm going to tape it down. There we go. Let's pop it on and run it through. So it doesn't matter that my score lines that I've just popped and burnished are going to get flattened a little bit, but I always find that the black cardstock really holds those scar lines, even after you've popped them through the Gemini. But if not, you can see that the line's there, so you're just going to rescar it once you take it out. So, oh, see, look at that. Don't need to do anything else. I don't even need to try and get all those lovely bits out. It just pops off perfectly. So let me just tap those bits out. I don't want to come out. And just poke them out. And then we'll run it back through on the other side. There we go. I was trying to figure out which was the front and which was the back. So again, trying to make sure that that end is straight and this is nearly touching there, and then stick that down.
It's beautiful, this die.
I love this die. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I think we do everything very well, but I think we do edgeables brilliantly. We've not brought out two edgeables that are even remotely similar, I don't think. To say it's an edgeable and you think, well, how many could you make? I think we have done it brilliantly. We've got two that aren't the same. They all look amazingly different. So that is that die. And you can see it cuts out beautifully. So let me just get rid of those little bits there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this in. So this is this piece. So I'm just looking at the time. I want to make sure that I can get as many demos in for you guys as possible. So all you're going to do is this piece doesn't cut out. So let me pop it off and show you. It doesn't want to come off. So with this piece, I've just cut it in. I haven't used any of the matte and layer pieces. I've run it through and it's given me this beautiful element on the front. And then all I've done is I've got some of our gorgeous purple pearlescent card, and using these two dies, I've just cut out a nice border, which is going to sit round there lovely. And then again, so I'm going to bring this in. This is just exactly the same. I just cut a square piece of paper, so it's 5.5 by 5.5. Just run it through with that decorative piece, and we're going to pop this behind. So let's get that taped on. In fact, I'll tell you what, we'll bring this back piece in first. So I've got a back piece of card that is 7 by 5 2/8 of an inch. So it's exactly the same height-wise. I'm just going to pop some pearlescent and pattern paper on there. Look at those beautiful butterflies. This again was one of my favourite paper pads, the butterflies, vintage butterflies.
Was beautiful.
It feels like ages ago, but not 2 minutes ago that we brought this out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't seem like that long ago, actually, does it? Well, it was only, I think, only a last year collection, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we've got that lovely pattern piece that's going to sort of pop through. So again, so I'm going to tape this on the back. And again, I'm going to use my dotty. I'm trying to remember not to glue my wings down, because unless you want them glued down, you know, it looks beautiful that way as well. But that's not the way or the style that I'm going for with this. Making sure I've got all the bits stuck down. I'm going to turn that this way. In fact, I'm going to fiddle about with it a little bit, just because I want to get a tiny little bit of a drop shadow of that white. There we go. So I can bring those up, and you can see that those, just a little bit of teasing from that one. There you go.
Just a heads up, we have just stopped the emails now. We have so many creations coming in. So we're going to stop now. So, but don't worry, we'll get them another day. So if you want to send them in another time, honestly, send them in tomorrow. Ben likes to see them as well. But we've got enough now to be able to show you in a little while. And thank you for everyone that sent them in tonight. They're amazing.
So this is going to glue on lovely. So we're just going to put a bit of glue down those 2 tabs first. But I've also just die cut some out of white card. So I was debating when I was making it whether to pop that on there. And actually, I think that white popping out looks lovely. So again, I'm going to use my dotty and pop it on there. So whereas we normally use the black card to give you that sort of drop shadow, I'm using the white behind. Again, just a little bit of a different way to do it. So let me there we go. So you can see I've left it a little bit bigger. So it just meant that once I'd popped it, well, I could decide where I wanted my drop shadow. And then once I've popped it on, I can trim those pieces off quite easily. I turned that all the way round and ended up holding it in exactly the same place. Don't know why I did that. Sometimes you turn things round half a dozen times before you settle on the same position to do what you were doing anyway, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone does that. They must do.
Yeah. Right. So again, trying to be very careful.
That's like going to buy something in a shop and you see the first sort of dress that you want to buy and you think, but I want to look around, but you end up going back to that first shop.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This is looking beautiful.
So just wiggle that until you're happy with that shadow. Give it a good burnish and then trim those edges off. Turn this 360 degrees to exactly the same position and trim that piece off as well. And then all we're going to do now is we're going to pop my tape down those sides. Like that.
Lick.
Flick. Thank you. You did remind me to do it. And then, so I'm going to line that right up there. There we go. I'm going to turn that round. And it's this piece, remember, that we're going to glue down. So we're just going to lift that a little. Give that a nice, good burnish. So let me just give that a nice, good burnish. I've got my wings, so my black and my white.
This is stunning.
I could not tell you. Oh, I've got some sentiments here. Friendship keeps us together. I've no idea where I've just found this from, but I've got lots of sentiments next to me. So we're going to use it. I've gone from no sentiments next to me at all to about 3. No foam pads though. What did I do with those? Bear with me while I just grab some more.
The foam pads. I like the black and white, looking very classy, that's for sure.
Yeah. So because I've got a bow on this, you saw me just giving this a bit of curvature, just a bit of bending, just to allow it when I pop it on to follow the curve of my card that's on there. In fact, I think I'm gonna pop it up there actually. So let's just pop that on there. And I do have just a tiny little bow that I'm gonna pop on there. So let's just, sometimes it just needs a tiny little bow. And I think that's just about perfect. So making sure that that's nice and burnished. And if I just move my, oh, they're there, look. They was hiding. So if I turn that round for you guys to see.
Wow.
I mean, I've got a nice big bow on my front. If you don't want it that big, you will just obviously not cut it that wide. But you know me, I like big cards. There you go. I love that die.
What a statement card. I absolutely love that one. That's beautiful, Michelle.
Thank you.
Absolutely lovely. It's very few cards that are made in black and white, but they're impactful and bold and beautiful. I absolutely love that one. So if you want to use that die, this is the one that's in this collection, the Vintage Butterflies 8-piece selection, our marvellous Mariposa. We've also got that tags and tickets dies in there. Also our opulent frame flame. So that is a beautiful die, that one. We've got our opulent edge, which is again the one that Michelle used in conjunction with the marvelous Mariposa. There's also an amazing stamp set in here with the beautiful butterflies, which has so many different butterfly stamps. But if you want a big, bold, impactful statement, this one is beautiful, which is the monarch. And then we've got some lace in there for you, so obviously butterfly themed. And we've also got the most amazing little gems in there, or little embellishments that you can pop onto your makes. This collection is only £34 or $41. Absolutely incredible. £27.20 platinum price. I think that's exceptional for what's in that collection. So if you didn't grab the vintage butterfly when it came out, now's your time to snap it up at a bargain price. Right, we've been promising you to show you your makes. We've been asking you to send them all in. Literally, we've had hundreds come in of makes. Apologies if we don't get to show them all, but we're hoping to get through as many as possible. But here's our first one. This one's from Anna Marie. Wow, this is beautiful. So Anna Marie, you've done the matching envelope to that gorgeous card. Isn't it lovely?
Yeah, I love a matching envelope.
Yeah, that's so nice. That looks like the new pads we had. I'm trying to think with the, yes, that's it, the Flora. I was going to say with the vellum inserts, but it was the Florabunda. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Anna Marie. That's gorgeous. Another one from Anna Marie with her chicks. I love this.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's very cute. Yes, with the Easter. Absolutely beautiful. We love that. Anna Marie, you've been busy creating lots of cards and matching envelopes, which I love. The papers on that are so good as well, aren't they? Another Florabunda.
Yes.
Yeah, really love that one. Dieta send it in. Dieta, this is absolutely stunning. This reminds me of the, what are those
Spirograph.
Spirograph, that's it, yes.
I love
that's
that.
stunning, and what a lot of work has gone into that. I think, I'm assuming, Dieta, that you've embroidered that. Looks absolutely stunning. Whoever the 21st birthday was, I bet they absolutely love that card. Lynn Blackledge is in with a card with us as well. Happy 13th birthday. Absolutely love that. Whoever that teenager was, Lynn, I bet they loved that card. It is stunning. Barbara, oh, look at those flowers. That's a beautiful design, Barbara. I love that. And I'm loving your craft room. Look like you've got lots of nice bright space there to craft in. They look beautiful, don't they, Michelle?
They are gorgeous. I love those flowers.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, Stephanie, you've sent us in a picture with your 4-year-old granddaughter's cards. Oh, I love that.
That is fabulous.
Isn't it beautiful? It just shows you that you can give some little pieces to a child and how they put them on the card. That is absolutely beautiful, and treasured, I'm sure, by you as a nanny, Stephanie. Stephanie's also sent in the beautiful card with our simple creator cards. Wow, look at that. Oh, that, I wonder if that looks like my craft along. Yes, Stephanie, that's the craft along that we did the other day. It looks amazing. I love that design card. It's very, very nice. Oh, my heart is going to melt. I think my heart can't take it, Stephanie. This is your 4-year-old that's created those pictures. Oh, Stephanie, I think your 4-year-old is our next new crafter of the future. I mean, that's incredible. And in fact, that looks like a superhero to me, and the dog. I love that. I bet that's Wonder Woman. I love that. Tim sending in a card. Tim, thank you so much. This is beautiful. You obviously like to colour in. Tim, you were saying about you're struggling with your colouring earlier in a comment, but I can't see you're struggling there. I think your colouring is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yes, definitely.
Love that one. Another one for Tim. How are you struggling with your colouring? You are not. They are beautiful coloured in. I love those. What cute images those are. Absolutely amazing.
I love
Thank
those.
you, Tim, for sending them in. Elaine sent in beautiful. So this is the border dies, which had that stitch edge in. So very similar to the panels you had, Michelle, but this one's a different one. That's a gorgeous card. Very vintage looking as well.
Yes, definitely. I like that.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. Rosalind, you're sending in your flowers. I love how you laid these up.
I
Do you know
love
what I
that.
like? It's quite masculine. They're almost like a masculine flower that you put on
definitely.
cards, isn't it? I love that. Beautiful. I love the plaid. So nice. So nice. Thank you, Rosalind. Liz, cool, we're getting loads. This is amazing. Thank you so much for sending all your makes. Liz is sending this absolutely beautiful design card in. Absolutely love that one. Really pretty. Thank you, Liz.
Beautiful, definitely.
And then we've got Linda, so she sent in our pop-up vases.
I love
Look
that.
at that is so nice. I mean, you couldn't get more spring and summer with all the makes that you've been sending in tonight. Linda, that's absolutely beautiful. Kirsten's having a play with her already got collection. I love that. Look at that.
That is beautiful.
Kirsty, you've made that look so 3D.
Now, she posted this. I saw this on I'm a Crafter's companion page. And those, if it's the right card I'm thinking of, those raindrops coming down, when she wiggles a card, they move side to side. They sort of swing.
Oh, wow.
Because she put a little video on. Yeah.
Kirsten, that is very, very clever. Love that. Beautifully coloured as well. Judy's in next. She sent a beautiful make here, one of our shadow box dies. I love that. Your flowers are beautiful, your colour tones. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, we've got one more. So Carletta sent 2 more makes in, and this is our last ones, which is amazing. We've managed to show you them all. This one is her bookmark. So I'm assuming you've made your bookmark for someone with the initials of KC. Or maybe someone's called Casey.
Yes.
Who knows? Let us know, Carletta. That's absolutely beautiful.
Lovely.
And the last one in from Carletta is our happy birthday.
I love that. I love those colours.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Thank you. I love you sending all your makes in tonight. It's been a pleasure looking through all of them. And it's so nice that we give you so much inspiration for them. So thank you very much. We'll have to do it again very, very soon. Right, we're going to have a short break and let you watch our We Craft Everywhere video. I say ours, Ben's video. Here you go.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Weldon, Marsh, Chautauqua Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinho, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsworth, Port, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintana. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. crafting Newton Abbott, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Brownwood, Walkerstown, Newer, High, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere.
And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopelawn, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Do you craft everywhere? We craft everywhere. Well, we craft a lot on Crafters TV, that's for sure. So welcome back to Crafters TV. I can't believe we're heading into the last half hour now of the show. Where has the day gone? We will be back tomorrow and I'll let you know a little bit more. I still don't know if I'm allowed to say what's coming up later, but I think possibly, but we will find out. But it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow because it's all it's some new things coming tomorrow, which is very exciting. But we are going back to our word letters because these are amazing. These are our dies that cut into your cardstock, and you can create them anywhere. You can create them like Michelle did on her box side lids. You can put them going along the side of your card, going along the front, the middle, the top, wherever you want them to go. And then you've got the beautiful words here, the stamps, which coordinate with your extra letters. So you've got your thank you, so just to say thank you, as though thank you so very much. Lots of different plays on words there. Then you've got your birthday, so wishing you a happy, eat all the cake, happy wishes are sent to you. So all of those are going to work with that birthday message. We've then got our gorgeous design, which is our celebrate. And again, it's time to celebrate your success, celebrate your wonderful news. I think that's so nice that you're getting all those different fonts as well. Each one of those fonts is different, so it makes it really good just to get that stamp set, which is amazing. My friend as well, you're the best. Can't read that bit. I can't read those bits. Oh, I've just been told I can announce what's happening tomorrow, so I will let you know before the end of the show, so stay tuned. Just for you as well in the die. And the last one in that collection is the With Love, which is the one that Michelle used in her box earlier. So I think because we're fast running into that hour, let's get over to Michelle and see what she's got next in store for us. What have you got, Michelle?
So I'm going to use two. I'm going to show you how you can pop two onto the front of your card, and how they do work beautifully together, even though I struggled to find my stamp earlier. So we've got, just to say, thank you, my friend. So I thought they work beautifully together. So I've got, I think it's 8x8, yeah. So I've got an 8x8 card base. You can see I've got you, thank you, and my friend already out. And what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to use my glass mat to measure this. So I've got this 1/2 tab because I'm going to make my own card base. And I'm just going to line that up with, you know, the markings on here because I want to come 2 inches down. So if you're sort of struggling to eyeball it, so let me just see, 2 inches down, and I'm going to lay my ruler, which is another brilliant use for your ruler and your glass mat. I'm going to lay my ruler there, and then I know I can just pop that up to the line, and it's going to be perfectly in line. Let's pop that there, and let me move that so I can tape that. And again, I'm going to do the same with the bottom. So I'm just going to line the bottom up with here, up with this here. In fact, I'm going to do that at 2 inches because I've already got my mat and layer cut out. So 2 inches. Did I do 2 inches? I did, didn't I? I'm not sure if it just looked so much more than 2 inches. Let me just move that, hold that in place. Yeah, it just looked so much more. And sometimes when you look and you think that's not right, but it was. So anyway, again, I'm going to line this up and I want to go up 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to measure 2.5 inches. I'm going to bring my ruler in and I'm going to pop that. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Just pop it up to the line or to your ruler. And then you know you're getting it straight as well. You don't need to worry that you've sort of judged it by eye. Sometimes when you cut them out, you actually look and you think it has actually gone a bit skewy. So let's pop that through. And in case you were wondering, no, I don't have any black cardstock left at home. I've used it all today.
Bit of restock. Brent, are you still watching? Michelle needs some black cardstock.
Right, let's pop this off. And again, you can see straight away, I've got all those lovely bits falling straight out. So I'm just going to bring in my pokey tool. I'm going to gently ease my tape off of that one and then pull that. You can see it cuts out beautifully.
They do cut out lovely these days.
They really do. They really do. So let's peel that one back on itself very carefully. So I have got, thank you, my friend. So I have absolutely, I've measured this wrong. What I meant to do was, you know, the 2.5 inches that I wanted to measure up, what I actually wanted was it above it rather than below it. So if I bring this in to show you what I mean, so it was 2.5 inches and I've put my die above it on this side. I've measured 2.5 inches here, but I've put the die at the bottom. Absolutely doesn't really matter, just for the fact that I've got my mats and layers already measured to this. But you can see I've got that tab here, and all I've done is I've just glued it round the back, so I've made my own 8x8 card base. If you don't like to see that, you can either glue that on the inside, and then if you've put in an insert on the inside, it's going to cover it up. Or you can put a piece of pattern paper over the back. It's entirely up to you. Let's pop that to the side. So I have got that gorgeous daisy.
Oh, I love this
paper. And again, so I love this side. I love the wood effect side of these. So we're going to pop that behind there and we're going to stick that down. So let's do that first. But you can see how easy they are to work together. And you can, oh, I've run out. It wasn't me and not doing my flick, I'd just run out. Oh, that one's run out as well. Oh, Tracy!
You find that they all come in a roll, don't they?
I've got no Dottie left. Is Tracy there?
Tracy!
Yeah. So round that top and bottom, I'm going to put my solid one anyway.
I'll go get you one.
Oh, thank you. So I didn't do my flick again, look. So if you have this trouble, if you don't do that flick, it just sometimes gets a little bit gungy. So it's always worth really trying to make sure that you do that flick because it snaps your glue off. If you've noticed when I don't do my flick, I pull it away and I sort of get a string of glue. That is why it is quite important to make sure that you do that flick because it breaks that glue and it stops gunging up your little doober at the front. Doober is the official word. Thank you, Debbie. Right, so I'm going to use my dotty on these letters. I do love a new tape pen. Do you know, before every show, Tracy will say to me, have you got everything? And I'll say yes. She'll say, are you sure? And I'll say yes. And she'll say, so I'll give you 30 minutes.
What she should say is, Michelle, have you got enough tape pen to use for your millions of cards that you're going to run out of tape pen with?
I've done well today. It's normally 20 minutes into a show that I need Tracy, but it's nearly the end for this one, so I've done well this time. How beautiful does that look?
Looks amazing.
Don't
And
need
it really stands out.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely. So I've got a piece, so just mat and layered up, that the bottom piece, and I'm going to take those foam pads off because I've got that on some foam. So everything that I've used, this linen cardstock, is from that Gorgeous Daisy collection. I'm going to pop that on, making sure that my butterfly is facing upwards, not down. And then this piece at the top, I'm going to mat and layer that on flat. So, flick. I think it's like my mum used to say to me, it's a case of do what I say, not what I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's pop that on here. And then let's take this down.
This daisy papers, they really lend themselves to being put onto black, don't they? I think I remember when I launched them, I just kept putting black on everything because it just looked beautiful.
It really works with it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So nice.
Let's pop that on there. And then, so I've stamped out the just to say. So again, so it's from this one, the thank you. I've mat and layered it onto some green, and I've made sure that I cut it so it fits in there just perfect. I've just made myself a tiny little bow. Let's pop that on there. And I could put some gems on, but I don't think I want to because I think I've gone quite naked with gems today. But I like that as it is. So if I turn that round and stand that up.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Just
I mean, that's a real statement card, isn't it? Yeah, I love that one. Thank you, Michelle. It's absolutely beautiful. So these are the dies that you can get today for only £38 or $50. £30, 40 if you're platinum, which is incredible. Lots of different designs there. So you've got your With Love with all those sentiments. You've then got your Just For You, again with those 3 sentiments. My Friend, the Celebrate, the Birthday, and the Thank You. Each one of them coming with their own set of sentiments, really complement that word, which is amazing. They are great ones. Right, Michelle, can I ask you to get your cards set up so we can get the first shot of the day set up? I'm just going to read a few of the sentiments just to make sure I'm up to date with them all. Did I say sentiments? I meant... I've got sentiments in my head. There's a lot of love for all the cards that we were showing. Deborah's saying she loves all the cards. Mary Pat is saying gorgeous makes. For Holidays Designers, and I had to put these on the big TV so I could get a closer look. They are all such lovely makes.
Yeah.
Mary Beth is saying beautiful makes, everyone. Bravo, and lots of clappy hands. Mary Pat says, For Holidays saying, I am so happy that they have added the gallery for everyone's makes. Charlotte is saying, wow, everyone's makes are so stunning. Jan is saying, this is one of the reasons I love CTV so much because of the inspiration and the love for everyone's makes. Absolutely. Cindy is saying, I loved all the makes people shared. Rosalind's saying, that's why the 6x6 paper pads are my favourite. Other than larger created card, most dies fit the 6x6. Very true, very true. Dietra is saying she loves the tutorial shows focusing on the creativity community. Thanks, Crafters TV. Jane is saying, I'm loving the use of black cardstock today, Michelle. And for Holidays Designs, then I really like all the makes with the black cardstock Michelle has been using lately. It makes all the colours pop. And Carrick is saying, Michelle, you just give such a more broad perspective of inspiration.
Oh,
absolutely love that, and I think these cards definitely prove that that broadness, which are amazing. So let's put a number to them.
Right. So number 1 is with those vintage butterflies. Number 2 was the word cutting dies on that lovely box. Number 3 is those ribbon threading dies. Number 4, again, is that vintage butterflies. And then number 5 is the word cutting dies.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So get your votes in. We'll give you a few minutes of those and then we need to get a vote of the day going in, which is amazing. But thank you so much for tonight. It's been lovely you joining us on Crafters TV. I've got a few extra bits to show you before we wrap up the show. So our Roaring 20s, this is still about. I thought it would have gone by now. You know that this acetate is amazing. It's ultra thick. There's 12 pieces on it. It is gold foiled and it is incredibly beautiful. 12 sheets for $12.99 or $14.95. Platinum price £11.39. The stamping platform that Michelle was using earlier, the one that you're getting that precision with, it's our 8x8. It's our platform with the magnetic base and it has the little magnets to hold all your projects in place and you will get precision every single time. You're saving 15% on that. Platinum price $16.99 or $20.39. It's amazing. We all use that one. It is our go-to. Now, if you want some clear overlay sparkle pens, we've got a pack of 2 for you, so 6 in total. These are incredible. You're going to be using them through all your watercolor techniques. You can put your ink pads to your glass mat and add some of these and paint with them. You can add accent to whatever toppers that you've already got that are pre-colored with your alcohol pens or watercolored. You can add to your decorative papers and your paper pads. They are absolutely amazing. You can use these time and time again. These are £20.99 or $27.99, saving 15% for the 6 pens. We've got some more pens on the show tonight, so you can shop the show and see all what the deals are. But we've got our glitter markers. These are incredible, absolutely amazing pens. Everybody loves them. Everyone that buys them wants to come back for more because they are beautiful. They are packed with glitter and you get that real sparkle. These are very different to our sparkle pens, but the lay down of sparkle is incredible. £19.18 or $27.12, saving at 20% on those today. Now, another good thing that sells out time and time again because it is absolutely amazing is our glossy highlights. This is a double pack you're getting for £8.98 or $10.42, saving 25%. You can use that on so many different things, which is incredible. Absolutely love those. So if you want to get those, that would be amazing. Right, we do have a demo of the show. So our demo of a clear win, number 4. The butterfly.
It was this one, wasn't
yes,
it?
I knew it would be. Oh, did you not say? Did you say that was all right, George? Is that your winner? Oh, it is your winner. I thought you were saying you didn't get to keep your job. Oh, he gets to keep his job, so they're okay. Yeah, a clear win. That is absolutely amazing. I'm going to grab the cards from this morning, and Michelle's got her one over there. Would you like to bring it across, Michelle, or shall I?
Absolutely, no. I'll pop it across.
Let's have a line-up of these so we can see. Why, thank you very much. So this was our first one of the day. That was number 2. They're all beautiful, though, I have to say. I'm just going to pop. Let me get some ink pads behind, stop that slipping. And then this one. There you go. This is a really difficult one. And I have to say, Michelle, all 3 of these are worthy winners of Demo of the Day. All 3, honestly. Sometimes there's always one. There is, for me, I mean, they all stand out. All of them. Love them. Right, so let's go. Number 1. So this was Wake Up Calls, number 1. Number 2 was our launch party. And number 3 is our Beautiful Beginnings one. So 1, 2 and 3. So get voting on those. So Dieta is saying, I love the sparkle pens. One of my favourite must-haves. Yes, absolutely. Right, tomorrow I can tell you what's coming, which is incredible. So a Dutch company, which is Creative, it's called Creative Company. It's creative without an E on the end, are bringing some products to us tomorrow. And our Leanne has the absolute privilege of bringing them to you at 11 a.m. on Wake Up Call. Now, there's lots of exciting things like wooden ornaments that can be decorated, but also there's lots of embellishments, there's lots of handmade flowers, and also, well, not handmade, I think they're real. I'm pretty sure that they're real pressed flowers, yes, which are beautiful. So you're going to be wanting to decorate them on everything, or you might just want to keep them because they're incredible. There's also, if you like your crepe flowers, we've got the most amazing crepe flower making kit, which is just beautiful. There's picture frames in there. Leanne is going to be showing you her take on everything. I'm going to come in to simplify all in the afternoon at 2 p.m. and I'll have, if there's any products left, I'll be showing you exactly my take on them, and we're literally winging it. We're literally just going to have a play. We're going to get lots of different mediums out. We're going to be stenciling through. We're going to be using our ink pads. We're going to be using our pens, just showing you how you can sort of really simply decorate some of the items. So it's going to be very, very exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. Michelle, when are you next back with us? Do you know?
I'm at Hobby Maker next week, and then I'm back up here the week after.
Right, very nice.
Yeah.
So what have you got on Hobby Maker next week?
We've got lots of stuff. I've got lots of Sara signature collections. I've got a mixed bag of all sorts of things.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I think I've literally got a little bit of everything. So.
I absolutely love that. How amazing. Right, we have a winner. It's not number 1. It's not number 2.
Oh.
You know what? I mean, I am shocked because I love this card, but I have to say, I think that is beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. So number 3 was our winner, absolutely. They're all quitting in the gallery. Number 2 was their winner, but it's not their decision, is it? It's not your decision. Our friends and family have chosen, and they've chosen wisely, because I think that is absolutely beautiful. I might even ask Michelle if I can have this card. But it's been absolutely amazing. So tomorrow, literally 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. is going to be creative, and we're going to be bringing you all those wooden embellishments to show you exactly how you can get a bit mixed media-ish with all those makes. And then I'll be coming back tomorrow night. Now, you might not know this. I've got my own cartload.
Yes, you have.
I've got my own Debbie cartload. Whoop, whoop. You know what? I was pushing back. I was like saying, it's not fair. They all get their own cartload. What about Debbie Deal's cartload? I've got to pick my own bags. I've got a Sara Signature one, which is to die for. You will love it. I've got about 5 goodie bags. I've literally got deals. I've got discounts. I've got all sorts of things. So it's going to be an amazing couple of hours. So I hope you join me and Ben tomorrow, because it's Ben in all day. Leanne's in on the first show, then me and Ben for the next 2 shows. It's going to be a lovely day tomorrow, and I hope you can join us back then. I'm going to be heading over to that side of the hall, and Ben's going to be stepping into here. So whatever you're doing tonight, whatever crafty goodness you're getting up to, enjoy, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.